He said that I've overcome. I know I've already won. He wrote it in my destiny. That's right. My name is Victory. For your spiritual sports segment on Rema Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. With one of the most storied college rivalries in the country, Texas and Texas A&M have been battling one another almost as far back as the Hatfields and McCoys have been at each other's throat. But on Wednesday, the two came to one accord, at least for a few hours, as Texas head football coach Mack Brown and Texas A&M women's basketball coach Gary Blair were inducted into the Texas Sport Hall of Fame. For your quick news and notes, former U.S. national team captain Claudio Reyna and goalkeeper Tony Meola have been elected to the U.S. National Soccer Hall of Fame. Former defender Desmond Armstrong was elected on the Veterans ballot, and former women's national team coach Tony DeSico on the Bilderberg. Donald Trump is buying the Doral Hotel and Country Club, home of the Blue Monster Golf Course, and host to numerous professional tournaments such as the Doral Open and the World Golf Championship for $150 million. The PGA Tour is keeping the FedEx Cup for at least 5 more years with a significant sponsorship renewal. A San Diego TV sports anchor has been suspended for implying a sexist slur when talking about race car driver Danica Patrick. The crew chief for Jimmy Johnson has been suspended for 6 weeks and fined $100,000, and the team docked 25 points. The car chief Ron Melick was also suspended for 6 weeks, and both were placed on probation until May 9th after Johnson's car failed inspection, but they will remain with the team while they appeal the suspension. Judge John Cleland's and Jerry Sandusky's 52-count child sex abuse case on Wednesday rejected a defense attorney's request for a 2-month delay and indicated he was reluctant to push back the May 14th start of the jury selection, and stated in an 8-page memo that a postponement should only be a last resort and would require concrete justification. Philadelphia Phillies first baseman Ryan Howard had a procedure on Monday to clean out an infection around the sutures and a surgically repaired Achilles tendon. The St. Louis Cardinals came to terms with David Freese and Alan Craig. After arriving to the Pittsburgh Pirates not too long ago, Pirates pitcher A.J. Burnett was struck in the face by a batted ball on Wednesday and will fly from the team's spring training complex to Pittsburgh to have his right eye examined by team doctors. Former NBA player Orlando Woolridge has been released on bond following his arrest for stealing aluminum tubing at a drill site in DeSoto Parish. Pittsburgh Steelers president Art Rooney II stated on the team's website on Wednesday they will release 14-year veteran wide receiver Hines Ward. San Diego Chargers guard Chris Dillman will announce his retirement at a news conference today after suffering yet another concussion, which also caused him to have a seizure. Former Indianapolis Colts Vice Chairman Bill Polian is joining ESPN as an NFL analyst, and he will start on March 12th, the day before the free agency period begins. The NFL announced the Arizona Cardinals will play the New Orleans Saints on August 5th to kick off the preseason in the Hall of Fame game. And finally, if you have a spare $29 million lying around, you can be the proud owner of His Airness Michael Jordan's 56,000 square foot home that boasts 9 bedrooms, 15 baths, 5 fireplaces, and an indoor basketball complex that features a full-size regulation court with specially cushioned hardwood flooring. And if you purchase, just let me know when the housewarming party is going to be. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelaxed@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at CEEJAY, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube at CJ Sports. Tune in next time for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with namaste, as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.